This week on Lone Lobos.
First music video had 2 people. Second music video had more than 100 people. Third music video, 1 person.
2 people, 1 people.
1.5. Yeah, and now we'll be able to release that fun footage of Jacob's hawk falling off. It must be love. I must be 0 for 40 at the airport because every single time, if there's one thing about me, it's always some shit's happening at the airport, right? And our friend's like, dude, what do we do? We gotta call the cops. And I'm like, no, we don't gotta call the cops. I don't know what to do.
My instinct was to
3, 2, 1, go! Come on.
Welcome to this week's episode of the podcast. This is the free ad version of the podcast. If you want to listen to the director's cut ad-free version of the podcast, check out lonelobos.supercast.com or lonelobos.com. Also, I have an EP that just came out and some merch to go along with it. So check out Xolo.com. We got baby tees. We got...
Holy shit, you really?
Yeah. Look, you want to see?
Oh, yeah, that's crazy.
We got a baby tee. We got the jersey, one of 2 jerseys. And then we got, of course, the album cover hoodie, which JMKM actually is rocking right now.
Yes, sir.
Art by Emmanuel Valtierra.
Valtierra.
Let's see you, Jordan. Let's see. Welcome, JMKM and Monica Tamayo. Hey, look at this squad.
You can get it now at heyxolo.com
That's
Show us the
hey,
back. Show us the back.
HEYXOLO.com.
or at lonelobos.com. You can see it there. There's a link that says Lone Lobos merch and Xolo merch. So go ahead and cop both.
Fire. Habibi, how you doing, bruh?
I'm turning you down because you loud. I'm doing good, man. I'm here in New York. I got some brick behind me, you know. I feel
How's your
very...
schedule? Are you back on regular New York time after coming back from Japan?
Yeah, I'd say yes, like 2 days ago was the first time I could sleep normally. It sounds so lame because I do believe it, but
I
fuck,
know
man,
you're about to
Japan is my time zone, dude. I fly there and I'm like, oh, I feel great. Like, I feel fine. This is amazing. I'm instantly on that time zone. My body loves it.
Anywhere else?
Anywhere else, man, it's fucking hard. It's like, that's just my spot. They love me there. I love them there. It's
Dude,
hard.
I need a spot. I have to say, my luck at the airport,
You have
I-
shit. You just miss your flight too?
I must be 0 for 40 at the airport because every single time, if there's one thing about me, it's always some shit's happening at the airport, right? So, it's taken me a minute to pack. I get to bed pretty late. I wake up a little late, I have to be honest, but everything's already packed. So I just get dressed and head out and
Or train.
Ubered.
Okay.
And I get there like an hour and 5 minutes before my flight is to take off, right?
That's
And
pretty tight.
and I have like no flex, no nothing.
No, it's like there's no reason why you shouldn't have made your flight. You have the Delta One. You can just walk right in.
So I get there, right? And I have my check on and he's like, dude, you got to get here an hour and a half before if you want your bag checked on. You're late, buddy.
No,
Dude. And I'm telling him, I'm like, dude, no way. And
it's
he's
45 minutes.
I'm like, dude, I'm domestic. He's like, sorry, buddy, you're so late, bruh. And I'm like, what, dude? I'm like, I can't. He's like, I'm like, what can I do? Can I leave my bag here? I can have one of my friends come Uber here and pick it up, but I just got to make this flight. He's like, nah, you can't leave. That's the one big no at TSA. You can't leave anything, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, dude, I'm looking it up and I'm like, it says an hour.
It's 45.
Dude,
It is 45 because I've run into that before.
I'm telling him all this and he's like, dude, I can't override the system. I don't know what to tell you. So I'm freaking out because I'm like, fuck, what do I do? Like, I can't have, Jacob or Pay come over and get this bag, because if I can't leave anyone with this bag, and I'm gonna miss my flight if I wait for them to come all the way over here to
Yeah.
pick it up. So like I'm talking, there's another homie there who's working kind of off to the side, and I'm even talking to him. I'm like, yo, I got cash on me, bro. I'll pay you to hold the bag off to the side. My homie's gonna come scoop it up. It's gonna be no biggie. He's like, dude, I can't, it's the rules. I can't hold your bag with me. And I'm like, no, bro, like please, please. He's like, you could try to, so then I was like, I'll just send it in an Uber package, I guess. Like, I'll just send it back to the crib, and they'll be at the house, blah, blah, blah. But it was hella far away where the Uber was, and it wasn't going to be like 12 minutes till it came. I was like, ah! So finally, like I go over to the Uber thing to try to make it happen. I come back, and now it's like even less time I have to make my flight. I go back to the guy, and finally he's like, all right, let's try to take your big ass bag through the main security and see if they'll just check it in at the gate.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm like, dude, I was saying that from the beginning. I was like, oh my God. It's like it's been 20 minutes at this point. And I was like, oh, okay, fine, let's do it. So we go through. They're kind enough to let me go through. I have to run my ass to the gate. And of course, by the time I make it to my gate, they're like, oh, we just closed like 5 minutes ago. You just missed the flight.
Damn.
And I was like, of course. Back all fucking sweaty. Back so hot. I had shin splints the next day. but dude,
That's bad, bro. You got shin splints from that.
but I was booking it, and I was so glad. Shout out Ramoa. I had my 4-wheel bag. I was zooming through there. I might as well have been flying on my bag. But so then I just booked the next flight. Ended up being fine. I got to go.
Did you fly Delta One again or no?
No, I flew back of the plane, which was fine. It ended up being fine. Like whatever. I was watching a bunch of One Piece, and I got to go to one of the new Delta One lounges at the JFK, and it was really nice. They had a shower, so I got to shower because I left in a rush. So it ended up being fine. I landed here in LA, but always, bro, always some ish is happening to me. Jacob, on a scale of 0 to 10, how much did you enjoy getting to see Adam Driver kiss his cousin twice removed?
Dude, I was rooting for them.
Dude, my favorite was during intermission.
I was gonna bring that up.
One of us turn around and say, "So, how much related is second?"
Are they? But really, how related are? And it's only 3%.
And it's only 3%.
We share 1% of DNA with monkeys.
Okay.
Wait, can we get some context?
Yeah. Sorry.
What's
So
going on?
so the context is Jacob and I got to see our first off-Broadway play in New York, thanks to Miss Peyton Roy List and her team. They got us tickets to go see a show. What was the name of the show, Jacob?
Hold me, darling. Hold on to me, darling. Hold me dearly, darling. Hold on to me, darling.
Hold on to me, darling.
I knew it.
Nice. And it was basically, was it a true story? No, it was a fake story.
No, fake story.
Fake story about this fake country star. And Adam Driver. Yeah, Adam Driver. He was the main guy. It was basically
Strings McRae.
He was, Strings. Kind of cool name too. Definitely a cool name. I thought it was Adam Driver's best performance to date, but I also haven't seen any Adam Driver movies except for Star Wars.
You only know him as Kylo Ren.
So I thought I really liked his SNL skit though. His SNL performance was really good as well. But what did you think of the show, Jacob?
Now that we have like a week away from it, I really liked it.
Really?
Yeah, I liked how it was able to be jokey, and still hit cool themes and some very dramatic, real ideas. It's the closest I've come to crying in a very, very long time.
Shush.
Yeah, I was like fighting back tears in the last scene. I was like,
what?
Yeah, that's the closest I've come. Just the whole lead up to that movie, or sorry, the whole lead up of that show, and then his father coming at the end, and the guy who played his dad was so good.
Yeah, he was.
Like, I liked that scene the most, which I'm now realizing as I'm talking, that scene was the only scene that didn't have any kind of comedy in it. And now I'm thinking about it, I think I would have preferred, now that I'm thinking about it, if there wasn't as much comedy in it, and it was.
You still did really enjoy it.
I still really enjoyed it.
It would
But
take what, and a what to a what if it was just straight grounded.
Yeah, because I feel like the story didn't need that.
Well,
And
but that's
at
the
times
thing,
it
like,
was.
nobody was trying to be funny. It was inherently funny. Sometimes the way someone would reply, the verbiage that someone would use, the pause, like, the moments in between the dialogue sometimes would be funny, but the characters themselves were not trying to be funny most of the time. Like, they were like, as someone would say something, Adam Driver's manager would say something to him, and he'd be like, well, and the audience would just laugh because it would be like a funny, real way to reply. The way that this movie star strings would, or this guitarist, country star would reply. But I think it didn't need so much of it, and I think also because Adam Driver was putting on such an accent, like he was really putting on this character. And I assume everyone else who's going to see Adam Driver is like, Adam Driver is this really critically acclaimed actor, and he's being a little goofy, Maybe that's what that feeling that you're getting. But
Yeah, I liked it. I'd say there are a couple characters that are a little bigger or
larger than life.
lean into things a little more than maybe like an average person, like a super grounded thing, like the masseuse wife.
Yeah,
Like, she's a lot bigger. She's probably the biggest. Like,
she's just a little more naive than someone in real life. Maybe you're saying.
yeah, and when she's manipulating him, like, he doesn't see it at all. You know, um,
Yeah, it was
my
good.
favorite characters were the most grounded ones.
Yeah,
Like the brother, the father, and the second cousin twice removed.
yeah, yeah.
I thought the guy who played his manager was great, or his assistant was really funny. I thought he was really good.
Yeah, everyone is a good thing. I think it's definitely a testament to, like, they're with this little people, there's no room for error. Like, you gotta come correct. I think we saw it pretty early on in the show. It's gonna go till the end of December. So if you haven't seen it, you can check it out. I'm pretty sure a lot of it's sold out already. So
It was really good. We had a great
try to
seat.
get some, but it was just kind of cool being in the same room as these actors. Jacob got Adam Driver's signature at the end too. We waited after the show ended, and he got his playbill signed by Adam Driver.
What's Peyton's? Peyton wanted it.
Oh, okay. Well, then he gave it away. Yeah. So it was stolen.
Yeah, I got it signed, and I was like, wow, that was cool to get to meet him. And I was like, I don't know what to do with this. And Peyton was like, what? I want it. I was like, okay.
Yeah. So we'll definitely have to have a collection by the
We'll
time
be auctioning it off.
we'll be auctioning it off. Yeah, he was pretty. What do you think of him? You said he was kind, right? He looks you in the eyes.
Him walking out, I thought his bodyguard security guy was really, really nice. He gave a speech to everyone. He's like, hey, please don't yell his name. It makes me feel weird, which I thought was a funny thing to say as the security guard. He's like, please don't yell his name. It makes me feel awkward. Don't hand him anything because I will just take it. Just hand him your playbill and a marker, and he will sign it. If you want a picture, ask him for a picture. Please, no shouting, which I thought was really cool. And he came out and he went one by one to each person, was like, hi, how are you doing? Like, thank you so much for coming. I'm glad. If they, oh, I really liked it. Oh, thank you so much for coming. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Da-da. And he was very personal for 5 seconds with each person, then moved on. And I just thought that was like a very classy act thing to do, especially someone who's on a giant Star Wars thing like that. And I'm sure he gets bombarded with signatures and people shouting his name. There was two fucking dudes who walked up behind us and we're like, "Whoa, Adam, Kylo Ren!" And he said some dumb fucking thing, and I was like, "Damn!" Like, even if there's a bunch of people who are so respectful, there's always gonna be just two like dumbass, like, yeah, I don't know. I was like, man, that does just kind of. Those are the people who I think of actors like, oh, they're different. I don't know. I just like,
yeah. Adam took it. He took it in stride. He didn't give a damn. He was definitely profesh. What do you are you inspired to do theater after getting to watch a show? Could you see yourself in a position like that, getting to do, some theater?
Yeah, I definitely think so. I think doing theater would be so much fun. The feeling I had after more so was, oh man, I just can't wait to do just something next. Like, about to direct this short. And I'm like, yes, like that's like I have an itch to scratch creatively, and that is really exciting. But what did you think? What did you think of Adam Driver, and like did watching that make you go, I have to be on Broadway now?
You know, yes and no. Like, I think I always get this rush of being like, damn, it all has to happen on the stage right here. Yeah, there's an intermission, but they're moving forward. There was even, I'll even say a little bit in this show where I thought maybe, I didn't know if it was a character
dropped
choice,
a line.
Maybe there was a line dropped here. Like it felt like they were working out some kinks. So I liked that, getting to see that, because I was like, oh, okay, cool. Like they're doing the thing right now. Like it must be nerve-wracking for them as well. To like, there must be a lot of catharsis, a lot of good energy in this room. This specific story, I don't know if is one that I'm like as interested in. I could definitely see why Adam Driver was, because it was definitely a character piece. He was getting to go through a lot of different emotions. There's a lot of layers to his onion. But it was a bit sappy for me. His character had this melancholy about him that I just didn't really want. I don't really feel the need to explore. It did feel a bit more adult in that nature, in his like, all right, I've been a star for so long. He felt like, those rock stars that are really kind of like reaching this point in their lives. And I just didn't know if that was the story for me, but I thought, dude, I don't know though about getting massaged in front of a theater room. He literally, there's a scene in the movie, in the play, where I was just like, what is happening? It's just the first time that they meet. But yeah, I want to do theater so bad. I want to do it. I want to be a part of it. Musicals do seem a bit daunting, just because singing and dancing at the same time. I'm just like, damn. And I watch those folk. Oh, looks all right. Looks like we got to that 12-minute mark.
Damn. I was just looking up how old Adam Driver is and if he has a wife, to see how like much he would relate to a character like that. And he's been
single.
He's been married for a while. Met his wife at Juilliard. They have a son that they kept private from the press for 2 years, which I think is really fucking cool. She seems really sick.
Yeah, I mean, he seems like a professional guy, and the dude, I mean, he even worked in the military too. So he has this.
Have you seen that
TED Talk?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a TED Talk boy, huh? Yeah.
I loved it. It's really, really good.
Yeah,
it brings on people from. I think he has like a theater troupe that like will go to different military places. But is the camera pretty bad or no?
No, you're good now. Yeah, just don't look up anything again, you fucking silly baka.
I'm not on the Wi-Fi. I haven't been on
I don't care. I don't care. Okay, Habibi.
Adam Driver's 40.
Jacob, where were you? While you were in the Bronx Queens having dinner?
Oh, Queens, yeah.
While you were in Queens having dinner, I was wrapping things up, getting things ready for my like flight the next day, all of that. And I'm staying at the house with one of our friends.
Isaac.
Yes, sure. And we get a ring at the doorbell. So I'm like, oh, okay, let me check who it is. Let me go see. I open the door, and it's this kind of like middle-aged white guy, looks kind of disheveled, in a full construction outfit, hard hat on. And he's like, hello. And I'm like, hey, hello. Like, I cracked the door open. Hey, what's going on? I'm here doing some work. And I'm like, sir, you're sure that you got the right address? Like, I'm pretty sure we're not expecting anyone to come do some work today, and definitely not any type of work that you're doing with the hard hat. Like, nah, that's not, I don't think so. And he's like, yeah, our address?
address?
Yeah, I was like, are you sure? I'm checking in. I'm reading off our address. He's like, yeah. And then he kind of is pulling on the door handle. So I'm having, so then I'm pulling on the other side and I'm like, hey, yo, bro, like, this isn't your spot. Like, you got the wrong place. Like, trust me, this is like, you got the wrong situation. And he's like, and then he kind of like ducks his head over into like the doorway and he looks at our stuff and he's like, hey, you got my stuff in there. And he's grabbing onto the door handle and I'm like, hey, yo, like, this isn't your stuff. Trust, bruh. Like, and I like, I'm grabbing onto the door and I'm like, let go of the door handle. And by this point, our friend walks up and he's like, what the fuck is going on? And I close the door and I'm like yelling from the other side of the glass. I'm like, you better get the fuck out of here, dude. Like, you got the wrong place. Like, trust me, this isn't your spot. Like, you're fucked up right now. Like, you're off of something. Ba, 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 ba. And our friend's like, dude, what do we do? What do we do? We got to call the cops. And I'm like, no, we don't got to call the cops. By the time they get here, this dude's going to be gone. What the heck? And before I could even say that, he's putting his hands in our mail chute and grabbing at our shoes and grabbing at the bags on the floor and trying to pull them through. And our friend's like, what the fuck? So he's grabbing the shoes. He's like wrestling, playing tug of war with the crackhead in the fucking door. He's like,
dude, I want to pee on his hands.
He's like, what the hell? So he snatches it away. And Isaac's like, what do we do? What do we do? And I'm like, dude, I don't know. We got to get this guy off. So I walk into our living room and we have a little statue, a little rook statue. I pick it up. It's heavy. I put on my boots. I walk outside and I open the door and I have the fucking statue. And I'm like, if you don't get the fuck, I like treat it like a bear. I was like, if you don't get, I'm going to beat the fuck out of you. If you don't get out of here, bro,
Let's go.
You better walk off the fucking street, get the fuck off this block or I'm going to beat the fuck out of you. Sure. And he was like, oh, okay. Well, like, and then I just like waited right there for a minute. He started walking up. I closed the door. Then I went upstairs to check,
where he was,
to see where he was walking. He waited kind of around for like a couple of minutes and then just walked off. And I was like, what the heck, bro? That was my first standing on business moment in New York. Dude, I was like, damn, dude, no construction workers in my house, bitch. But basically,
that's crazy, dude. I'm gonna move my shoes away from that little. I didn't even know you could reach through that mail slot.
They were grabbing at the shoes. No. What he actually grabbed on was Pay's pink like bag.
Oh,
he was grabbing onto the handle, pulling it through.
That bag is fucking huge. It would not fit through that. That's so funny.
I was like, what's your game, bro? What's your dude? But I should have just fucking stomped on his hands and
I would have broke his fucking hand so fast, bro.
Dude, I had never been in that situation before. I don't know what to do.
My instinct was to pee on his hands.
I know.
Whoa, I would.
But then just pee all over your shoes.
Like, Isaac, hold on, I gotta.
1 second, just drop a
Isaac, wait.
on him.
Isaac, turn around.
Wait right there, sir. Wait right there.
Stay right there on my shoes.
Hold on. Wait a minute, that's the thumbnail. Hold on.
He's like, wait a second. It's a glory hole. Okay. So
I would have just started making like scissor sounds.
Yeah, right. Homer Simpson.
That taser would have come in real handy. Huh?
Yeah, you gotta stand on business. That's all you gotta do, I guess. The same thing, dude. The same thing. This is kind of something that I guess unfortunately kind of happens. I've noticed is like I'll be in a coffee spot or a pizza spot, and then there'll be like some person who's off one kind of like nearby, and then someone from the worker, like a pizza guy with the apron, will walk out and be like, "You know the drill, buddy. You know the drill. Get the fuck out of here before I fuck you up. You get the." So that's why I took my inspiration from, I guess. But this guy, I don't know what was wrong with
wearing a hard hat.
He had a whole hard hat on. He was off his ship, off that rock. I don't know.
He's cosplaying?
He probably stole it from a job site.
I know. He's still, yeah, it was a few days after Halloween. He was still in his attire. I have no clue, but that's that, bro.
I'm sorry I wasn't there to protect you.
I know. I was like, what would Jacob do? Jacob
You would pee on him,
makes
bro.
friends with him. Dude, come inside. Dude, we
You
got an extra
hungry?
room for you. We
You
got
wanna
an
be my
extra
wedding?
room.
Yeah, you can stay next to Xolo.
Oh my God. I know, right? I come back. If you were there, I would come back to the house and be like, yo, we got a guest. There's someone sitting in your
There's
room.
probably a guest there
He
right
said
now.
he's gonna leave us a tip.
Brendan's in your place right now, and I went into his room and I turned the heat on to 80.
Evil.
So he's gonna get back after like his long ass train ride from Newark, and he's gonna get into his room and be like, "What the fuck?"
That's
The
hilarious.
whole downstairs is hot. It's hot down there.
So bad. Yeah, because apparently you have to turn all of them on to heat for the heat to work. I'm like, okay,
Yeah. It
whatever.
doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but
All right. I'm about to have to head out, Habibi.
bye.
But can
Go.
we really quick shout out? I just have to shout out. Yesterday I got to shoot this music video that our intern made an appearance in, bro. Ruby Nasaya, intern of the Lone Lobos podcast, made her acting debut in the Palmera music video.
What was she doing in it?
She's the only other person aside from me in the music video.
What is she doing?
She's just walking. She's just a person.
A person that's
Esteban, the director and the DP just liked her look and we're like, hey, we just need a real person walking really quick. Can you just walk? And then we got to the train yard and then like one of the trains was parked. They're like, hey, it looks kind of cool. Could you just stand up there and we'll just grab a B-roll of you, climbing up on the train and dude, walking on the train tracks. So she made her debut, but it was shot. I mean, we got an awesome director, an awesome DP. Like it ended up being another family function. Esteban Oriol. We got Eric Coleman, a famous ass photographer as well. Got to DP the thing, and it was just me the whole time. We shot the whole thing in one day. JMKM came out too to do the bonus for this week's episode. So shot some footage from there, but I'm so excited. Like first music video had 2 people. Second music video had more than 100 people. Third music video, 1 person.
2 people or 1 people.
1.5. Yeah. I mean, I'm excited. I'm coming back out. We're gonna get to use the real Super 8 now, the big boy Super 8, first way in the morning. So we got to start doing some location scouting. Where you want to film that, bro?
Right under the bridge. There's like under the bridge. There's like some mystery liquid that drops from the bridge. I think that would be like you just rapping.
Ew.
Stop doing that with your mouth.
So nasty.
You're like a snapper turtle.
All right. Well, let's wrap this dizzy thing out. Jacob, this week in fantasy, who you going up against, bro? Wait. Oh my God. Wait. So it's the first seed versus the second seed?
Yeah, I'm going up against Blake.
Wait.
Versus
whoever,
2.
Whoever wins this game is going to be first place.
I am first place. I'm already first place.
Well, yes, you're first place in points right now, but whoever wins this place is going to have the best record because you guys are both 7-3, is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
You guys have the same record.
I mean, this is the thing that I get confused about with it because it says projected this or projected that. I'm pretty heavy. It's 58-42. I'm a 58% chance to win. So if my people do all the points they're supposed to,
you should win.
Then I should win. I
mean, let me see who you got though. Lamar Jackson. I mean, yeah, you won. Yeah.
I'm trying to say he's got a couple guys playing red
I think
teams.
Devonta Smith could probably have a good game. Justin Jefferson is one of the best wide receivers in the whole last league. Josh Allen's a GOAT, of course, as well.
Kamey Fairburn is playing it's playing a green team.
But that's a kicker. That doesn't matter. I mean, that's like he might pop off. He might not pop off. It doesn't matter.
Amon St. Ra's playing a green team. All my other guys are gray.
The fact that you, Jacob, are not starting Metcalf is kind of, you got to go through this. Tell me why you're not starting DK Metcalf.
Because he's questionable right now. They don't know if he's going to play it.
Oh, okay. Wait,
he's not
questionable? No, DK Metcalf is healthy right now.
Well, he was when I checked yesterday.
Yeah, because you have a tight end. You have Brock Bowers as your flex, which is kind of you. I think you might be the first person this whole year. If you leave Brock Bowers in your flex, you'll be the first person to put a tight end in 2 positions. Usually, people just only have one tight end, but if you're doubling up and you end up winning, you get a patch for that for sure. You definitely get the.
I want to do it.
Now you get the tight end patch, bruh. You got that tight end, bruh.
I mean, there are point difference, and DK Metcalf is coming off of his injury.
Yeah, but DK
he was out for like 3 games.
Yeah, but if he plays,
but he's playing a red team. Oh, I guess so is Moody, and so is Kittle.
But here's maybe a strategy.
Bowers.
Like when they're playing a red team, it might be a tougher game. In a tougher game, they're gonna have to throw the ball, and he's the number one wide receiver.
This one says Brock Bowers is likely to be targeted often against the Dolphins, though their tough pass defense may limit the young tight end's effectiveness. That's what it says about Bowers. But I'm like, if he's targeted often, then.
I mean, yeah, no, the dude's getting targets. The dude has.
DK Metcalf knee remains hopeful for the Seahawks Week 11 matchup versus the 49ers, and if he plays, he'll draw a decent matchup as the 49ers have allowed 22.4 points per game, 15th most in the league. Maybe I do start DK.
What prank should I do for Anthony? I'm going up against him this week, and we're living together. I wanted to do maybe one of those saran wraps in the door and just be like, "This is like," so that when he walks, the door frame is.
How do you do that?
Like you put the saran wrap on the door frame, and you leave the door open and the lights closed, and the lights off, so that it just looks like it's nothing.
It really looks like that?
Yeah, if someone's paying attention, or if someone's on their phone, or if someone's not looking, or if someone's like, if they're just walking quickly through one room to the next, yeah.
That would be
what should I
funny.
do?
I was thinking you should go on while he's sleeping. You know his password?
No.
Oh, it'd be really funny if you went on his phone and changed all the people he's playing.
Or what if I get a Cricut Maker? Like,
that's funny.
You're not getting any sleep this week, buddy. You're going up against the West Side Otter Pups.
Yeah, you got to hide it somewhere.
Yeah, right?
That's pretty funny.
Or what I did to him one time, so I have my bat phone, right? I have my burner phone. And the first time I called him on the burner phone, I just went... And I was in the next room. I was in the room next door to him, so I could hear him. He was on the phone with his friend, or he was on Discord with his friends, and I could hear him going, "What the fuck? What the fuck is happening, bro? Dude, did you hear that? Did you hear that, dude? Someone just, dude." And I was like, and then I called him again. And I was like,
"What do you say?"
And he was just like, "Dude, it's happening." Yeah, I as the phone was buzzing, I could hear him be like, "Dude, it's calling again, dude. Listen." And then I was just like, "Hey, what's up, Anthony?" He was like, "What?" But
what is it? What is a good prank for him? I don't know. I just want to beat Blake so bad.
Should we order a bunch of pizzas to his house and just make a paper?
To Blake's
house. Make a paper.
Is he lactose intolerant or something?
I don't know.
Oh, that would be funny.
Right now, he's everything intolerant, but... All right. Let's ribbity wrap. We got a Lobito of the week. Audrey. Sorry, I'm dyslexic. Sorry.
Audrey Graham. Thank you so much for...
Aubrey Graham. Aubrey Graham. Thank you so much.
Thank you for being a subscriber. This is God's plan.
Audrey
V. You are the Lobito of the week. Thank you so much for your support, your continued support of the podcast. We love you, and you're our favorites. Jacob, what's your song of the week, bro?
I don't know. I don't have any new music.
All right, I'll do mine. Mine's from 1981. Madness. It must be love, love, love. It must be love. No? Okay, great. Yeah, someone want to say me? Jordan, Monica?
Monica, what's your song of the week?
My song of the week, since Jacob doesn't answer my text.
Oh,
okay.
I don't have a text from you. Let me see.
Okay, whatever. My song of the week is by J Balvin.
You're going to Tokyo?
And with that, I'm going to Japan.
What?
Oh, whoa. I see it now.
Monica did in Japan before GTA 6.
When are you
I'm going to Tokyo in August.
Next August.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, that's fire.
It's just Tokyo.
All right, so we're going to have to make sure that the rest of the team goes to Tokyo in July to go before you.
Yeah, I'll be going in February.
Yeah.
Really?
No,
No,
he's joking.
I'm not in that tax bracket yet. I can't go. Sorry.
Jordan, what's your song of the week?
My song of the week is so two of my nephews that help out with Unreal Poke, they're in a band and they just dropped their single on Spotify.
Shut up.
Frankie and Ben, their band is called The Stilts, and it's called
no, cut that shit.
It's called
no.
What's Inside.
No free promo, dude.
It's called What's Inside.
What's Inside?
Okay,
Yeah, it's called What's Inside. My
I
song
have mine now.
Dude, we love you little youngsters doing the thing. What's your song, Jacob?
Whoa, new mic holding technique. Stop.
So ugly.
Why are you so?
That's what you thought.
Why are you this way?
It's Yu-Gi-Oh.
I've never seen anyone make like
You've
that.
activated my trap card.
This is crazy.
I ate the podcasting fruit.
3, 2, 1.
I ate the mic fruit.
Ew.
Okay, mine is Anything by Dramarama.
Jacob, did you see my cool hat too? My Shohei Ohtani hat?
Oh, yeah. You showed me that one. That one's sick. This is the one that's like, he's like, I'll give you diamonds, give you candy, give you pills, I give you anything you want. $100 bills. Just marry me, marry me.
Yeah, I've heard that one. That's a banger.
I listened to that song the other day.
All right, gang.
All right.
Closing words. Check out season part 2 of Cobra Kai season 6 if you haven't already. Out now on Netflix. You're going to
Someone dies.
Yeah, and now we'll be able to release that fun footage of Jacob's hawk falling off, or the hawk falling off during the fight. We'll have a bunch of new footage, a bunch of new stuff to talk about in the coming weeks, a bunch of fun guests. But until then, check out lonelobos.com for more info on how to be a closer member of the Lobitos Exclusivos. Ciao, bacalao.
He muted himself.
Arigato ne.
Tony, where's your hat, bro?
In my car.
Oh. Dude, you're either half the time in your car doing the episode or half the time you do the episode is in your car. You can't.
I'm sorry. Just my car holds all my goods, you know?
All right. Welcome to this week's episode of the Lobito League Recap. We have our 4 most important members here. I know I say that every time, but I mean it this time. Welcome, Blake, Tony, Anthony. Blake, you're coming off a loss. I'm coming off a loss. Tony and Anthony, congratulations. 2 Tonys in your hands. I'm not talking Broadway. Tell us how you're feeling.
Great. Tony, I don't know if you saw, but we have the exact same amount of points this week.
Really?
Yes. Dude, imagine we went against each other and we tied. That would have been crazy. I've never seen that happen.
Well, you guys
awesome.
are going up against each other next week. Is that correct?
Yeah, but it's going. I'm not happy about next week.
Yeah, it was best players on the bye, so I was like, he's looking delicious.
Hey, there you go. Any notable plays? Did you guys get to catch any of the games?
I saw Brees Hall pop off finally. I was getting nervous that Drew got the better end of the trade, but I think this was Brees's best game of the season. So
Wow.
Looking like a good trade so far.
Montgomery did go good for him as well.
I think they both literally got pretty much the same points too. So, and I give him a wide receiver, so I guess he got the good trade, the better trade by a bit.
Yeah, I'm definitely in a tough spot moving forward because all of my wide receivers are kind of average now. Now that CeeDee Lamb doesn't have Dak Prescott, he's going to get a lot of targets, but clearly I should have played Addison, I should have played Jackson Smith and Jigba, but with Debo and CeeDee Lamb, I don't know, or Tank Dell,
I literally offered you a wide receiver and you said no. So this is
for Jalen Hurts. You wanted Jalen Hurts.
I'm also giving you a rushing quarterback. as well.
You wanted Jalen Hurts, my tush push king.
You're gonna regret not doing the trick.
And at least for the quarterback that you gave me, not worth it. He scored less points. Okay, he's a rookie. He's a rookie. All right.
Man,
shall we watch the recap?
Let's watch it.
All right, let's see the confessionals.
All right, so we got the Baja Blasters this week. Baja Blasters are the thing of the past.
What?
Okay.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
That's so bad. But I would like to also take this time to shout out our star, Drake London.
Okay.
Even though your quarterback's a bum, you're killing it. You're doing good things. Thank you for being a freakama.
Hey,
you didn't even play Drake London, you fool.
What did he say?
You'll do.
I'm coming for that ass. Pause.
Jazz Cats here. My opponent, Westside Otter Pups. It's a 50-50 chance, top of the week, so there's no better way to determine how it's gonna come out than a coin flip. This side, I win. This side, I lose. All right. Oh, wait, that's not. That's not what I want. This is a most unfavorable outcome, but we will come back from this.
All right, guys. Westside Otter Pups here, and I'm going up against the Jazz Cats. It's a 50-50 chance that I win, so I'm flipping a coin.
Oh, Lord. Again.
Jazz Cats. Westside Otter Pups.
That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's there, they made! That's why
I didn't win! I didn't win!
No!
You're going down.
What's up, y'all? It's the GM of the Finding Money Badgers here. I somehow fell into the second place slot in the league. Don't understand how. Jacob's first, but that's fine. You know, life was a roller coaster. There's ups and downs, but the end of this roller coaster is me sitting on the throne, first place. I'm excited to play him this week.
That's what I should have
Get
did.
my first place spot back. He has some heavy hitters. Lamar Jackson, Amon St. Brown, Kenneth Walker III. But, you know, we got some dogs on my side, too.
I'm not a boxer. I'm not a fighter. I've never claimed to be a fighter.
I'm going to knock out Austin because I'm an actual fighter.
I'm not really anticipating being down at any point this week. I'm really not worried. You know, I think all 3 days I'll be up, really. Good luck to him, but I'm coming for my spot.
Alrighty. Boys, well, Blake, you have some explaining to do.
I was very wrong. I was very, very wrong. You understand how Josh Allen can get like a 20-yard rushing touchdown and still score less than 25 points?
I mean, I want to know what they're feeding Amon-Ra St. Brown, because that guy, I mean, a 52-6 game.
He needs to get tested.
I was watching some of the clips of that game, just free throwing them to him. And also, someone in the league who this week, I saw a kicker with 20 points. Guangdong Rhinos. Chris Boswell, 24 points.
Shout out my goat.
Oh, wow.
That's honestly one of the main reasons you won.
No.
I mean, you won by 25 points.
Yeah, so. Was one of my kickers going to give me one? Well, take my kicker.
24 points!
If my kicker had 5, I still would have won.
Okay. Tony.
Check the numbers, bro.
I 5-5 for the same points, Anthony.
All right.
Dude, I'm always high five for you for that.
We're goated.
Congratulations. Who are we facing up against next week? I'm going up against Jacob, Scott Thomas, Bertrand, the Tonys, Freakamas, and the 2 shitters at the bottom. Oh my god. All right. The gulag match. No,
yeah, 1 in 10 is fucking rough.
I mean, no wonder he's projected 54 points. 5 of his games. 5 of them on bye.
Damn. 1 in 10 though is like insane. Like you gotta try to be 1 in 10.
He's had like 2 weeks where he barely lost. If it wasn't for those Monday games.
I mean, how many points does he have? The dude has. Look at this. He has more points than Freakamas and Baja Blasters.
Bad luck.
Just unlucky.
It is.
It's bad luck. You know. Going into the Mondays aren't his day. He's a Garfield.
Like Thursdays aren't gonna be my day, but my team clutched up.
Shout out. I can't wait. Let's wrap it up. Boys, shall we shout out one of our players next week that's going to go off?
Oh, yeah. Let's see.
Why do these people all have bombs?
I want a big game. I want a big game for my quarterback. He's been doing me bad lately. Jaden Daniels. This is me giving me my energy. I want a good game from Jaden Daniels.
That rushing upside?
Yeah, let's get 25 points. Let's get 25 points next week. Let's do it.
I just need Lamar Jackson to not do well.
Turn into Superman like he does every fucking week.
Yeah. If he could just chill for 1 game, then I have a chance.
I think Jared Goff is going to drop another 30 bomb.
You're going to put him in instead of, who do you have instead of him?
Josh Allen, but he has a bye. So.
Oh, you have to use him?
He has to have a 30 bomb.
Yeah.
Who do they play?
Indianapolis. Easy.
I could see that for sure.
Easy money.
Oh, they're going to treat him like creamed corn.
What? You want to cream my corn?
Oh, freaking Lamar Jackson. That guy's a 3-bell cow, if you know what I mean. All right, boys, let's wrap it up. Well, good night, y'all. Thank you. Welcome to a new week, the 12th week. Good luck. And we'll see you in the next recap.
This episode of Lone Lobos is a Lone Lobos production, produced by Monica Tamayo and JMKM, with intro music by Nicholas Gray. Like what you hear? Check us out on Instagram at Lone Lobos.